5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The Constitution of a country serves as the supreme law and lays down the framework within which the government functions. It divides powers and responsibilities among various organs of the government and establishes the rights and duties of citizens. In a federal structure, which involves a division of powers between the central and state governments, it becomes essential to clearly demarcate the subjects on which each level of government can legislate. In the Constitution of India, this division of powers is achieved through 3 lists contained in the 7th schedule. These are the Union List, the State List, and the Concurrent List. Each list contains specific subjects on which the respective level of government is competent to make laws. The focus of this discussion is the State List, which outlines the subjects on which only the state legislatures can make laws, subject to certain exceptions. The State List is an important component of the federal structure as it ensures the autonomy of the states in certain spheres of governance. The subjects included in this list are of local or regional importance and are best managed by the state governments. Examples of such subjects include police, public order, public health and sanitation, agriculture, local government, and markets and fairs, among others. The rationale behind assigning these subjects to the state legislatures lies in the belief that the state governments are better equipped to understand and address the local needs and conditions of their respective territories. The State List thus allows for a degree of decentralization in governance. It empowers the state legislatures to frame laws that cater to the specific requirements of their population. This decentralization not only improves administrative efficiency but also brings governance closer to the people. For instance, issues related to agriculture may vary widely from one region to another depending on the soil type, climate, and cropping patterns. The state governments are better positioned to formulate policies that reflect these unique agricultural needs. However, the autonomy granted to the states under the State List is not absolute. The Constitution provides for certain circumstances under which the Parliament, which is the central legislative body, can legislate on subjects enumerated in the State List. One such instance is during a proclamation of emergency. When an emergency is declared, the federal balance shifts in favor of the central government and the Parliament gains the authority to legislate on any subject in the State List. This provision is intended to ensure that national interest prevails during extraordinary circumstances and that a uniform approach can be adopted across the country when required. Another instance where the Parliament can make laws on subjects in the State List is when the Council of States passes a resolution by a special majority declaring that it is necessary in the national interest for the Parliament to legislate on a particular subject in the State List. In such cases, the central legislation can prevail for the period specified in the resolution, which can be extended if necessary. Additionally, the Parliament can also make laws on these subjects if 2 or more states consent to it. The law made by the Parliament in such cases is applicable only to those states which have consented, but other states may adopt it later through a resolution in their legislatures. The State List thus represents a balance between regional autonomy and national unity. While it allows states the freedom to govern in matters of local concern, it also provides mechanisms for central intervention when the situation demands. This balance is crucial in a diverse and vast country like India where the needs and challenges vary significantly from one region to another. The Constitution, through this distribution of powers, attempts to reconcile the principle of unity with the need for diversity. The practical implementation of the state list, however, is not without challenges. Over the years, there has been a growing perception among several states that their autonomy is being eroded due to the increasing centralization of power. This is partly attributed to the frequent use of the central government's powers to legislate on state subjects under the various constitutional provisions discussed earlier. The expanding role of the central government in matters such as education and health, which were originally state subjects, has also contributed to this perception. While central assistance and coordination in these areas are often necessary, there is a need to ensure that such involvement does not undermine the authority of the state governments. Another challenge faced in the implementation of the state list arises from the overlapping nature of subjects in the three lists. Certain subjects may fall within more than one list, leading to jurisdictional disputes between the central and state governments. In such cases, the Constitution provides that the law made by the Parliament shall prevail in case of any inconsistency with the law made by a state legislature. While this provision ensures uniformity, it may also result in the subordination of state laws, thereby affecting the federal character of the Constitution. Despite these challenges, the state list remains a vital instrument for maintaining the federal spirit of the Constitution. It provides a legal framework for the states to exercise their legislative powers and address local issues effectively. To strengthen the role of the state list, there is a growing demand for greater clarity in the division of powers and for more cooperative federalism where the central and state governments work together in the true spirit of partnership and mutual respect. In conclusion, the state list in the Constitution plays a pivotal role in the federal governance of the country. It empowers the state legislatures to make laws on matters of local and regional importance, thereby promoting decentralization and responsive governance. While it provides for certain exceptions that allow the central government to intervene in state matters, the overall objective remains to strike a balance between national unity and regional autonomy. Only then can the vision of a truly federal and democratic polity be realized in its fullest sense. Stop.